Story 1. The Warmth of a Smile. Once upon a time, in a quaint little town, there was a hospital known for its compassionate and dedicated staff. My name is Sarah, and I have been a nurse at this hospital for over a decade. I've seen my fair share of heartwarming moments in my career, but there's one story that stands out above the rest. It is a story of love, compassion, and the healing power of a simple smile. It was a chilly autumn morning when a young girl named Emily was brought into the hospital. She was only 7 years old, but her eyes held a depth of wisdom and sadness that was far beyond her years. Emily had been battling a rare form of leukemia, and despite the valiant efforts of her doctors, her condition had only worsened. She was frail and tired, but there was a flicker of hope in her eyes. As her nurse, it was my responsibility to ensure that Emily received the best possible care during her stay at the hospital. I quickly developed a close bond with her, and we would often chat about her dreams and aspirations. Emily loved to draw, and she would spend hours creating beautiful sketches of animals and landscapes. She had a particular fondness for sunflowers and would draw them with such vibrant colors that they seemed to come alive on the page. One day, Emily confided in me that her greatest fear was not the illness itself, but the thought of dying alone, without her family by her side. Her mother was her rock, but she had to work 2 jobs to support her family, leaving her with little time to spend at the hospital. My heart ached for Emily, and I was determined to do everything in my power to make her feel loved and supported. Over the weeks that followed, I made it my mission to bring a little sunshine into Emily's life. I would come in early and stay late, even on my days off, just to spend time with her. We would watch movies, play games, and laugh at silly jokes. I encouraged her to continue drawing, and we would hang her sunflower sketches all around her room. They served as a reminder that even in the darkest of times, there was still beauty to be found. Then, one evening, as I was preparing to leave the hospital, Emily's mother arrived. She was exhausted after a long day of work, but was determined to be there for her daughter. When she saw the sunflower drawings on the walls, her eyes filled with tears. I'll never forget the look of gratitude on her face as she hugged me tightly and whispered, "Thank you for being her sunshine." In the weeks that followed, Emily's condition began to improve. Her doctors were astonished, and while they couldn't explain it, they believed that her newfound happiness and sense of belonging had played a role in her recovery. As for me, I knew that it was the love and support of her family, combined with the warmth of a simple smile, that had made all the difference. And so, dear reader, I leave you with this heartwarming tale of a little girl named Emily and the power of a smile. As a nurse, I have learned that sometimes the most effective medicine is love, compassion, and the warmth of human connection.